Hi, welcome to Figments in Time, 12 Months of Dollywood. This is the November 2025 edition. And today I'm here for what I'm now calling Jingle Fall. So it is a Smoky Mountain Christmas celebration. And it's pretty warm today. And the leaves are colorful, as you can see. So Jingle Fall is pretty much what I think of it as now. Because the Christmas decorations, it's still too early for me. I did just go to Dollywood and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party last week. So I'm getting the dose of theme park Christmas, but right now it just doesn't feel like Christmas. It feels like fall. But once you get in there and the lights start twinkling and the music starts playing, you just can't help but feel Christmassy. So I'm gonna get on my tram, get to Dollywood, get inside. I will also say there was a creator get together today that I had no idea that existed until I'd already planned. I was like, I'm gonna come to Dollywood this week. So there's a creator meeting today, get together. I don't know exactly what it is or exactly, any details. I just know Theme Park Vision, who I'm gonna meet up with sometime today, who we do a podcast with. And I'll put that link in the bio or the show notes. I know she's here. She was in there's an invited group, and then there's a community gathering afterwards. And I'm gonna hang out if I can. If I don't, that's fine. But here's my ride. So let's get inside. And that rhymed not on purpose.
Inside the bakery. Don't pick up a part. On it will be mapped.
Jingle Fall, Jingle Fall. To have your picture taken by Santa booth. That's awesome. Very awesome. Mobility pass acquired now. I'm gonna go sit down, check out things, take some pictures, and wait till it gets dark. No, I'm gonna take all the pictures. Probably just gonna walk around once today, I don't know. We'll see. See what's going on, see about this crater thing. Someone asked me if I was here for that, and I was like, no. I don't do that anymore yet. You may not like how I said yet. All right, me and everyone else in the world is here at Dollywood, ready to party. Or perhaps part B, it just depends on who you are. Gonna go get my night flight cup next. Because I didn't bring my normal diamond cup. Because I was getting the new one. If they don't have it, I'm gonna thirst to death today. I love this. I also love that it doesn't block the sun as much as some of the others do, because soon it'll get cold. Just saw Theme Park Vision, just talked to Eugene McNaughton. Nice. He's nice. He's really nice. I like how he's... Some of the things I learned back when I was an insider were clearly not right in terms of giving feedback and things like that. I like giving feedback. As much as I like getting negative feedback, I like giving it in the best possible way. And that's a big thing for me. Because if you don't like this podcast, and you have a reason you don't like this podcast or vlog, whatever you want to call it, tell me and give me some pointers. What don't you like? You don't like me on the camera because it's wobbling? I mean, if you have some ideas, if you just don't like this podcast, don't watch. Like, don't hurt yourself. But if you do like it, but you feel like it could be better, please comment, email me, drsql@hotmail.com. And I will check that out. I will read it. I will bring it in. I'll make those changes. Negative feedback that's actionable is the best feedback of them all. Right now I'm gonna get some pictures again, because I like pictures. I'm still not doing very well at posting Dollywood pictures. I miss automating on there. I'm gonna try doing more and more on my Figments in Time Instagram account. But look at this place. It's Christmas time and the place sparkles. And then we have the fall colors. This is why I'm calling it Jingle Fall, because it's so much Christmas. And you got the pine trees, the coniferous trees, evergreens. You've got the garland up here. And then you've got the trees that are like, it's still fall. And I don't really celebrate Christmas until December, you know, November, the Thanksgiving Day. That's the day it starts. But I like coming up here during this time because we have, you know, colors and fake beautiful colors, you know, with the lights and the twinkling. And we have the real beautiful colors and the trees. So, you know, just love this place. This is why all my videos in Dollywood have a little bit of a content mark on them. Because fittingly, there's no place that doesn't have music playing. A lot of it Dolly. But it isn't like I'm trying to monetize anyway, so I'm just having fun. Sharing with you what you should ought to come and see sometime. I love it. Make my way down to Country Fair. Hopefully I can get back for this show later. We'll see. I'm absolutely gonna need to sit down soon anyways. Oh, look at that. Hey, somebody's missing. There's usually a figurine here. That's right, I'm gonna be one of those Disney cat people right now. Why did they move that? Where is that? There was a different color bulb right here. Last year that was red. Why is this purple now? You know, some things are interesting, some things are less interesting. Rooms, I did not go get my cup. Gotta go get my cup. I'm thirsty. Whew, almost forgot. And note this show is completely organic. I do not make stuff up just to say it. Got your garland here. Got your Christmas trees that look so great during the day. Okay, they look amazing at night. Like most Christmas decorations, it's worth it for the nighttime. This is such a better place than we had last year. Inside the park. You're already here, you want to get it when you want to. Last time it was outside the park when I was getting mine on the first few days. You know, there's a Christmas tree right here. Very nice. Nice process. They explained how cups work, which I didn't know. I mean, that was really good. Also, do not want to go down this step while I'm walking. There goes Theme Park Vision. Hey, she didn't see me, that's okay. Stickers. Cup. Both sides. Theme Park Vision. Theme Park Vision. Hi! It did come this way. It's so weird being here on busy days. Just mostly making content. I really want to go ride things hard. I gotta start training for that. And maybe I'll make some videos about training for that, but I need to get on some of these coasters. I need to get on Wild Eagle at least, or Thunderhead, at least Thunderhead, and then Wild Eagle. And it's Christmas time. It's Jingle Fall. There's fall all around us. You can probably see a little bit of that behind me. It's just perfect. And they should lean into that because it's fall. It's fall time, right? Oh man, that funnel cake place smells good. I mean, I don't know what smells better than funnel cake. I don't know. Wait. Jingle Fall. Jingle Fall. We're slightly past our peak here at this point. The breeze is blowing and it feels really, really good. And it is not exactly typical that I'm here during late mid-fall, early December for the Smoky Mountain thing, and it's Smoky Mountain thing. That's a PR term. Smoky Mountain Christmas Festival. And the winds are blowing. Snowed earlier this week. But the breeze feels good. Usually the breeze cut through me. I'm a couple layers in already. I actually thought I saw people on the boat. Apparently the boat is out for the winter. Probably good. Like I said, it snowed here earlier this week. All right, here I am watching Theme Park Vision be fanned over. This is definitely going in the video. We were just talking a second ago about how she doesn't like crowds and things, which is awesome. You could not tell it from watching her because she's like, just like you're supposed to be. Just like you learn to after doing this for thousands of years in other environments. I feel bad. I randomly walked in here. Well, not randomly. I knew there was a meet and greet from 1:30 to 2:30, but there was no thing on the sign on the door that said, you can't come in. It just said, you're welcome to come in and sit down. And so I came in and sat down and I was like, oh no. I love being the person that takes other people's pictures. It's fun. Signing some autographs. So far, scoring, Theme Park Vision's had about 6 photos taken of her. I've had one person recognize me, maybe, possibly, from the thumbnails of the video she makes that I happen to be in. So, you know, for something I didn't plan to come to, not bad. Say that again.
You're part of the podcast.
What I was saying was, she found out she was a star. I found out, me not so much. That's okay. And I'm okay with that.
He was recognized. He was recognized. That's a lie. He was recognized. You're a star.
From her video.
Do you want me to play that? You're a star. You're a star.
No, I don't want to be a star. Just want to make some videos. This is me taking a picture of a picture being taken. Eugene's in there. Mary's taking a picture with. She's stealing my catchphrase. We love Dollywood. Sometimes we have quibbles with Dollywood, but overall, I love it. I come here every month. I'll buy an annual pass probably every year until I can't ride anything anymore. And this is a great day. I mean, I've told the host several times, you know, this is fantastic. Can't believe they gave people access. Public. This is public. I mean, the first part wasn't public. I did crash it accidentally. But the rest is fantastic. I mean, they just opened up access, answered questions. I talked to Pete Owens about the size of the seats and the new ride. He didn't know. He's going to know soon. It's possible I will watch people ride that ride just like I've watched them ride so many rides in the past. But yeah, it is what it is. So, you know what time it is? It's time to look at the camera. It's time to go ride some things. Well, and take some pictures. Mostly take pictures. So while I'm waiting to say goodbye to Theme Park Vision, Pete was really cool about it. He says they're trying, right? They're working with the people. Most of these people are building these. They're building them for Europeans, and Europeans are smaller than we are. Not all of them, mind you, but many of them. So who knows? He didn't give me a good answer. Not a good answer. He didn't give me the answer that I was hoping that, yes, any human being can fit on this. He did say he didn't know. And he'll know later this week, you know, the size of the seats and things. I love talking to him because I ask a simple question, you know, like, can this large bottom fit in that seat? And he gives me all sorts of technical stuff. And he was talking about Tennessee Tornado. I told him, great, you know, I love the refurb that they've done to the car. I'm hoping they'll finish the painting because I'm not great in pictures, but that was from last off season. I'm sure they'll do it this off season. But I'm sure I'll edit that out. But he was telling me about, you know, Tennessee Tornado being the last Aero made, and they're trying to find cars, and it'll be the people who own Aero now and other properties told them it'd take a couple of years lead time and such. And they're trying to find cars. I love that. I love I love talking to them when they're not in PR mode, right? I hate PR mode. I understand it. I'm okay at it. I know when it's PR time. And my years with Simple Talk told me that. I learned, to know when to talk certain ways and when you're able to talk freely about things. But when he starts telling you stuff about the rides and the details, and you see the love in his face, right? And Eugene, I like talking to him too. He has a different sort of nerdiness. I think when he was telling us about the new parking they were building, was just, you could see it glowing in his face. We'll be able to do this many people in this much time. And he was like, oh my gosh, this guy is loving it. And we all have things we love. I love talking about data. I don't love talking about some other things. I don't like making plans. But I like talking about data. I've been a data person for 30 years. I work in data. I influence in data. I've done a lot of stuff with data. Let's put it that way. And I love it. And they had that feeling. They had that sense of, this, by golly, is fun, and I love doing it. And if you can find something that you love that much, do it. Do it for a living, if you can. Not everybody can. If you can't do it for a living, do it for a hobby. If you can't do it for a hobby, sorry for you, I can't help you. Okay? It's a very busy day today. What you'd expect. Right around the Christmas time. Not really even trying to ride anything until a Tennessee tornado when I'm leaving. Trying to walk it since I didn't get a scooter. So, let's just go. Still, quite busy. And not dark enough for lights. Smoky Mountain Christmas. Busy, busy day. A lot of fall. Now I wonder if I can make it into the show. The 'Twas the Night Before Christmas show. I hope so. I may have made a miscalculation. We'll see. It's apparently for some sort of coaster thing. I'm not a coaster enthusiast. I'm not a hand in line enthusiast. There's a big group going in the other direction. But I was assured we're likely to get in. Or we're going to get in. She didn't say likely. But you're going to make it. I was like, okay. I've not made it before, and I'm not standing here another hour and a half. We are rocking and rolling through this line. And soon we'll be in watching some mice. Rather large mice, to be fair. Kind of scary. And snows. I've not made it into shows before. It's amazing how many people are in here. It looked like it was going to be packed from the outside. Not even half full yet. I mean, show's not for 20 minutes, but considering how many people were standing in line. In theory, I have a really great seat. Hopefully I'll get a good shot or two. And then never use it. Because that's, par for the course. Pretty busy. Nice stage. And then get anybody in the picture that I don't need to. About showtime. All right, didn't make it on the train. So I don't have the legs to stand there. These smokeless fire pits look pretty nice. They're doing s'mores. I don't want to do s'mores, but fire smells good. Trains all lit up. Areas all All right, let's go down and check out the country fair. Nothing down there in the end, thankfully, so I don't want to go down there. Oh. There's lights everywhere. Even in places you would not expect lights, there are lights. And I love it.
What about the star? Do you see that? It's moving. Start to move! It's the end of the world! No, it's not. It's the beginning. Come on. But the road goes up!
Looks like I'm not gonna end up with cinnamon bread this month. Because I don't know where I want to stand in that line. It goes a ways. Certainly not me. All right. You know what's kind of interesting? They sort of do Halloween just a little better than Christmas now. They have so many cool things there. You know, they have the Hoot Owl Hollow and the trees. Like, there's so many lights. You can't get away from the lights. Lights are amazing. But they don't have the characters and the things out, which is kind of interesting. Considering it's Dollywood. And years ago, like, not that many years ago, at this point, there was nothing. There was nothing at Halloween except, you know, pumpkins, because harvest time. Not that I'm, you know, bad-mouthing their Christmas experience, because it is quite amazing. It's just sometimes you're competing against yourself. As a certain friend once said, that's the best kind of competition. It's been a good day so far. My watch says I've walked 3 miles today. I don't feel like I've walked that many. I think part of it was when we went to Disney last week, I did some walking and starting to loosen up a little bit. It's really pretty here. Kind of relaxing, got something to drink. I'm about to move on. Of course, as I say that, 3 people with basketballs dribble by, but I still don't understand that prize. That's the one I just don't get. But I'm gonna, you know, more pictures, gonna get up the the glacier. Forget what it's called, with the icicles and the lights and the, gonna ride Tennessee Tornado at least once. I don't know what the wait time is. If the wait time's not too bad, I'm gonna do it twice. I really like this view right here. Right there. Not steady enough for it. But, all right, here we go. This is not a 5-minute wait. You know what? I made a mistake. And that mistake is, when you think the line's longer, start a timer. Because it's certainly not much more than 5 minutes. It's certainly not 5 minutes, but if it's 10, you know, that's quite a while. They move people through here. Fire in the hole. Of course, we all know what time it is now. Tennessee Tornado. Time passes. Not as much time as you expect passes. And they're back. And then it's your turn. Let's go. Apparently I left the phone on in my pocket, so maybe there's some interesting audio. If there is, it's right here. If there's not, you're not seeing this, so, you know, it is what it is. So I'm sitting here and I just had a Diet Coke and Pina Colada slushy, which is really good. Really good way to, if you have one of the diamond cups and you want something that's like cold and slushy, but not, you know, just all slushy. Anyhow, so one thing I'm trying to put into words that won't get me in trouble is that I'm feeling like, and I haven't been down on Show Street yet, but Dollywood Christmas is like a vibe. It's not like an event. Halloween's an event. Like the characters and things they put out, the spider and the stuff like that, they have sort of an event feel. Like this is, you know, I think Christmas is like Christmas music and lots of lights. And that's not bad, right? I'm not even somewhat saying that's bad. It's really cool. It felt very like casual, just, you know, just hang out and listen to the music. That's what I've been doing right here for the past 15 minutes. A little football, a little music, a little slushy, and listening to roller coasters go by. And it's probably bad. I just came back from Jollywood and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, like I mentioned earlier. And those are events, not just like when you, in the regular year, you know, once we get past into December and Epcot's involved for Christmas, because Epcot was totally not Christmas when we were there last week. You know, you've got the candlelight processional, you've got things like that. You've got their storytellers that are out. You know, at Magic Kingdom, which is only decorated like in the main area, but you have people singing. You have you have a little bit of singing. You have the music. You have the lights. It's a vibe. The stuff hanging up, the fireworks, which honestly, if you're not going to the party, aren't Christmas fireworks until the week of Christmas. But who cares at that point, right? It's just fireworks and you see Christmas decorations. Hollywood Studios is also a vibe when it's not the party. But it's a more a more in-your-face vibe. It's not just lights. It's a lot of decors, trees and the water and stuff like that. And Dollywood has that down in the thing, and I'll get by there. I don't think I'm gonna do the fireworks. I'm gonna get my chance to go back and walk through the park down at the bottom. I think I'll do the fireworks when Val comes with me in December, or maybe even January when I do the last weekend stuff. But I'm loving this. I'm not saying that. That's not even somewhat what I'm saying. I'm just kind of trying to explain how it is. You know, it's not like there's stuff going on particularly. There's just lots and lots of lights. And the added lights down in Country Fair I showed you earlier. So it's not like they're not sitting on their laurels or anything. And they honestly decorate more of the park than any of the Disney parks do. Universal does a little bit like this. But both of those have themes which don't match with Christmas. Right? Star Wars does not match with Christmas. There was a Life Day meet and greet. You could meet Chewie in his Life Day robes for Dollywood, but it wasn't like they decorated for Life Day. Not some special thing for Life Day. Anyhow, I'm gonna share more vibes here as I go along, but that's kind of how I'm feeling like this, like Christmas. And I'm gonna turn that back off when I get in the car. I got 2 more weeks, and 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks now. It's Saturday, week and a half, Christmas. Until then, it's Thanksgiving. I got Thanksgiving TV to watch. I got Thanksgiving food to eat. We had Thanksgiving decorations and vibes. It's all about the vibes. Those are casual vibes. Christmas is woo! All right, moving on. Hopefully you can hear the music. Where's that speaker anyway? I love it that they play Jethro Tull Christmas song. That's enough of that before we get in trouble for playing their music.
What we're hanging on?
Let the presents turn to Christmas music on. I'll be home with them.
Honestly, I almost didn't come back here. But some good vibes up here. It's really got the lights. Really good vibes back here. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it and get a picture of the tree and the trees in the water here really quick. But well, who knows? It's a long walk. With you. For example, this structure, during the Halloween time, it has pumpkin faces on it. Why not snowflakes? I mean, snowflakes aren't as awesome as as pumpkin heads, but still. The polar bears are interesting, but they're not nearly as cool as the frog. Halloween does lend itself to characters. Certainly better. Certainly non-IP type characters. All right, that's the Glacier Ridge. And then we turn back around. Fireworks are not quite the draw that drones are. I don't know why. Drones are pretty awesome, but fireworks are great. If I didn't have two other things I wanted to see first, I go there. I want to see the tree. All right, we're back on Show Street. Take a walk down Show Street to the marketplace, get pictures of the tree. And then walking up here in Payne reminds me of when I was here for the Big Bear Mountain reveal with the broken foot. It's a different kind of pain now, but it still kind of hurts. Little stopover, little vibe over here in Dolly country. I don't feel like I have a broken foot right now. I have a just some weakness still from my surgery last year. Hasn't quite gotten over. Didn't use a cane today. Walked 5 miles. I'm good. I'm digging it. Oh man, this table's seen battle today. Powdery battle. I sat down for a minute. I could wait until everybody leaves, but I don't know I can do that. I'm here in Market Square. Music, Christmas tree, Christmas lights. People go leaving. It's kind of peaceful. Get a drink and then walk myself out. Clearly there's no Christmas way to say get out of the park. The music just has to play. So I'm gonna start wobbling to the front, into my car. Merry Christmas, see you back in December, when Christmas is Christmas. Not pre-Thanksgiving vibing. Sometimes you may have this thought, I should wait till the end of the night to get snacks. Well, probably not your best move. I was actually considering trying to get my cinnamon bread, but it's been Figments in Time, 12 months of Dollywood. This has been November 2025. It's Christmas time in Sevier County, but not in my house. So I'm headed home to Thanksgiving land. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.